This is TransAfricaRadio.
We are talking to Zimbabwean born but worldwide recognized artist. His name is Buffalo Souljah, aka Big Buff. Do you have like an entire team? Do you do lots of stuff yourself? Are you, like Jay-Z and putting your hands in everything?
I have a team, yes, but I'm involved pretty much in everything that goes down. The ideas and I think I have most artists are just artists. I kind of have the business in me from day one. I always wanted to. I would want to do. I have a clothing line, Big Buff, which I put on the hold for a minute for now. But I've always had. I'm gonna do this. I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll do this and I'll do that. So I've always been. Hands on with my career as well. Yes, I have a team, but I've been
hands on.
Yeah.
And you think that's working nicely?
That kind of works. It kind of works. You need to know what's going on. I don't think. Artists who just like, for example, my management she cannot just be talking to. At least I gotta know a DJ. I gotta. Yeah.
Just even if it's one DJ.
Yeah. I gotta know somebody. I can't just be like a. I'm not like a product. Yeah. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Like I can get to an industry party and not know nobody.
Yeah,
that's never been me. Like I can get to an industry party and I know everybody. I know this one here. I know a producer of a show. I know. That's I always wanted to be that guy. When PR and management is not there.
You can run your stuff. I applaud you for that, definitely.
Yeah. All right, Buffalo, Big Buff.
Yeah, my Big Buff.
All right, Big Buff.
I
want to know, there was a period where you actually went quiet.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that? Like, what was going on?
The time when I went quiet that time, I would say every artist an artist's lifespan for me is like 3 years.
Okay.
3 years in a row, and you're really hot. And after those 3 years, you must experience some sort of downfall, some sort of, you must fall. Somehow, something must just happen.
Or even if you just take a step back
or whatever. But I feel like spiritually, you can be affected. Your whole run can be affected in a certain way, and then you kind of, get confused for a minute. What's really going on? It's not the same flow that you had in the beginning. I had that. Some artists are blessed to just have a 5-10 year run the same way, but usually it's not. You kind of have your, and then it's how you how fast you come back, and it's not really how you fall. And So for me, I fell off, and I kind of sent out my resignation. To the game. Like I'm leaving the game because I kind of like I was frustrated. Felt like I've done all this, but I'm not really. I still haven't reached my pinnacle.
Where you want to go.
You know what I mean? So it affected me, you know what I mean? So at least I didn't result into, I don't know, some sort of drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like,
you're still here.
Yeah, I was like, I think quitting it is kind of good at that time. To like, let me kick back, see what's up, you know what I mean? Say my prayers and see if if the Lord wants me back, because it's a calling. He's still gonna call you back in again.
Definitely.
I didn't look at somebody and be like, I want to be like that. No, I was like, it was natural. It was my dad was a musician.
Oh yes.
But I came in the game. It was just it's a natural thing. It was something I was inborn, So because it's a calling, it's gonna call you back regardless of.
You just needed to take stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to say thank goodness for that break, because when you came back, fire. Fire. Like, how we played that Nasty C song with Buffalo. That's an amazing track.
And I just want to also say that if you are at home listening from Ghana, Nigeria, wherever, from Zim, shout out to you guys. And you can take a leaf from Buffalo. If you're going through something and you just feel like, this is not exactly what I thought this was going to be.
Got to
take a breather.
Relax. The world won't miss you that much.
Look, even in a game, the coach is gonna call you for time out. Like, let's just resist. Let's just come down. Let's look at the game. Let's look at the whole. So you kind of need it, and then I'm now. That's why I even have the whole Born Again EP. I'm one artist when I'm in the game. I'm just timeless. Nobody really know but which age group would we place him? I'm just like,
I'm there.
I'm just there. I'm just timeless. You know what I mean? A new artist, Nasty C will come. Another new Nasty C is gonna come. I'm gonna work with him. Like, we were in the same. Like, I just came out with. You know what I mean? For me,
Big Buff is timeless.
It's just timeless. You know what I mean? It's never been. I never want to be like, I feel like, I'm too old for this. Nah, I've always been hands-on. You know what I mean? At the time, I used to have my artist. I once ran the young Nuchos and the Lil Wayne lookalike at the time, and there was he made noise, but we were still like a clique, and that's that time. When now it's another time, and it's like, for me, it's just like timeless, man. I'm just like, vibe, whatever. What's hot now? Let's do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So. Yeah.
We are in studio right now, broadcasting live from South Africa to the rest of the world. We are talking to Zimbabwean born but worldwide recognized artist. His name is Buffalo Souljah, aka Big Buff. I want to play the song by Mr. Camera. It's his new track, and he calls it Chikoka. And when we come back, I want you to tell me what you think about the artist in Zim and just how they're doing. In the meantime, guys, all you need to do is keep in touch with us via Twitter, hashtag Guns N' Roses. You can at Buffalo Souljah. He's at Buffalo Souljah 1 on Twitter, and at TransAfrica872. We're not going anywhere. This is Guns N' Roses. My name is Titi, and I'm with Seno.
Jaja go Jaja, meaning Jaja will judge you,
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah,
Jaja
man.
go Jaja.
Jaja go Jaja, yeah, man. For every murder ever committed, for every crime ever convicted. Just know that Judge is going to judge you,
Before
basically,
that song, I played Mr. Camera's new song. His calls that one, Chikoka.
Right.
And I played that because I wanted, an intro to be able to ask you that the musical scene in Zimbabwe right now, Mr. Camera is doing really great.
Right, yes.
And I just want to know from your point of view, from where you're sitting, aside yourself, aside Mr. Camera, aside Mr. Praiser, how is the musical scene in Zimbabwe?
Well, look, I mean, it's growing now. It's everything in God's time, I guess. Only now, the artists in Zim, getting that slowly getting that international recognition by continental for now. Thank God for TransAfrica as well. Giving them the platform.
Shout out
in
to
terms
you
of
guys.
TV, in terms of getting the videos out there. Thanks to you also, guys. Playing the music. The music is now getting out there. You know what I mean? Before, I used to always preach that. I used to go on radio stations and try to fight. If I'm in Zim, they would be asking me, "Oh, how can we get our other Zimbabwean artists? Your fellow Zimbabwean artists out there in Africa. What do you think is the reason behind them not getting airplay on the TV channels, which they're still not getting airplay on MTV or Channel O.
There's the certain stations that play certain.
Simply because you see, you're dealing with, for example, MTV and whatever, it has a certain content and a certain clientele that they're targeting. So to them, it will fall under African like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not mainstream sound. You know what I mean? For example,
So they're just blanketing it on that what the title people are calling world music now. So
yeah, I mean, because I feel like that would be much full.
I'm
got
so
it.
sorry.
I'm good. I got it. I feel like they everybody's got the client who's got a database. TransAfrica is doing more Africa, and which is the African sound, right? And then South Africa has always been
a mixture of
so SA is like the United States of Africa. You know what I mean?
That.
Like, if it's hot in the US, it's gonna be hot here.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Africa loves dancehall music. If you go to East Africa, all you're gonna hear is just, it's 80% reggae and dancehall music.
Yeah.
Malawi, reggae and dancehall music. Zambia, dancehall music. Afropop has kind of come, or not replaced, but on the same level of what dance and reggae was doing in Africa. Throughout the years, all you could hear in Africa was reggae and dancehall. But now we kind of have a sound, that as Africans that they like, because Africa likes the rhythm. South Africa likes hip hop and house music. So I feel like MTV and and the Channel O's and whatever, their clientele is a hip hop, and a house, which they've built throughout the years. So for them to now want to switch to the Africa sound is is kind of what I mean, because already they viewers are more into the hip hop and the house music, and then now dancehall and Afro pop is more, that's why TransAfrica can have,
different channels.
Yeah, I mean, you still have it specialized on
those,
even MTV,
Agreed.
on channel, they still have a special, Africa, 100% Africa, what and stuff like that, for me, given, I mean, if I'm to say, my 2 cents, I would say, first of all, the biggest blunder was the biggest blunder on all this was creating feeds. They shouldn't have had feeds. They should have stuck to one feed.
How do you mean by that?
Now you only have SADC feed, and you have East African feed, and then you have Nigerian feed. In the beginning, when we started, it was just like, if I drop a song...
Everybody was watching the same thing.
Thank you very much. So it's kind of hard for the new artists, no matter what they're doing. It's like a lot of work now, because when we came out, my tune, I remember when I went to Nigeria, everybody was singing Zanza Pezu. I don't know what they were singing, but they were singing something. You know what I mean?
They just mixed it.
Exactly. So it was easier for Africans to reach out to the whole of the continent. Yet again, by creating feeds, you're taking us 20 years back.
You're breaking it up.
So I understand, reasons of, in terms of viewership and, what's working for this channel and what's not working for. But I feel like, with time, they were actually amalgamating the African sound and the African artists. We are back again. That's why it's harder for, I would say, for let's say techno than 5 years back, 6 years back when P Square dropped Do Me, or when P Square dropped Easy, and then the whole of Africa was singing it because it was easy. It was one feed,
Yeah.
But now it's like so many feeds.
Oh,
yeah.
It consists of 11 tracks, and it was produced by you. Can we talk about that?
Executive produced. I put the 2 cents on. I just put the 2 cents. Look, I mean, direction wise, kind of, I had a vision of where I wanted to take the sound.
Yeah.
And Born Again is deeper than what people think. I was just Born Again. Nah, it's actually the renaissance, the rebirth of my brand. And as Buffalo Souljah, it's like like it was on some. Oh, okay. Now right now we recapping and we throwing back and all that.
And
the new Buffalo Souljah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. The new Buffalo Souljah just like, this is the new me. I just got signed. You know what I mean? I'm out here like coming in as a new cat. We just got his first break.
I see here you worked with AB Crazy, Young Swizz, Nadia Nakai, Frank Casino, Gemini. Oh, the list goes on.
Yeah, man.
And look, you're listening to Guns N' Roses. Get Yourself Born Again. Is it out, right?
It's out. It's on Audio Meg right now, and it's coming on iTunes as well. So I think sometime next week it's gonna be with I think OK Africa pushing it. So we'll see in a week or two it will be out there. But in the meantime, it's just.
Tell me about putting up your song for free download.
Basically, let me explain now. I mean, I'll give you an example of Zimbabwe. Every time everybody drops an album right now, they're just like Zimbabwe doesn't really do links. They do WhatsApp. So so a radio station might have 100,000 what's the name? People on WhatsApp.
Listeners,
they have a number. Yeah, they have a number they'll send out to say, follow. I mean. Send us a message on our WhatsApp number because they realize in Zim, because of data expenses and whatever, no one wants to download a song. So they WhatsApp. So they get WhatsApp for free, I think, so WhatsApp comes for free.
Oh, okay.
So now everybody has access to WhatsApp, even in the village. So we're like, when we dropped Rugare it went viral on the same day because people was passing the song on.
Each other.
Yeah.
So your focus is not just to make the money. It's not just the shows. It's for the people to get.
The people must have the songs. So you from there, the shows will come.
That makes a lot of sense.
African money right now is more on shows because in Africa they barely look at sales. Like, how much did you say? No, it's not.
Where
it's not
you
really
playing? Who knows you? If I book you for a big gig, would you fill it up for me? Is the point for most people.
That's exactly. So that's why the promoter comes in and is like, okay, now, I know you're a brand, but do you have a hot song right now? And is people, are you getting airplay everywhere? Is people talking? Is there buzz? So without that, then you're not gonna get any bookings. You could have. That's why. And now we're now on some. If it's not playing in the club, then the public not gonna play it. Or they're not gonna get a booking because the song is not in the club. and stuff like that. So everybody's now kind of trying to do club songs, because trying to get that booking,
Okay, so we have sadly run out of time.
Yeah, man.
We are having so much fun in studio with Buffalo, and I wish that you come again some other time and we can have some more time to talk to you.
Most definitely.
Right now, we've got something we do with every guest. Okay. We give you 3 people from the opposite sex, and we ask you to marry one, to date one, and to friend zone one. So the 3 ladies up for grabs right now: Nadia Nakai, Yemi Alade, and Victoria Kimani.
So I have to marry one.
Yes, date one, and you have to friend zone one.
Okay, I'll marry Nadia.
Yeah. Yeah, because you did natural thing with her.
Yeah, man, she's family, so I'll marry.
You marry family, okay?
He's playing it
family.
Safe.
Family isn't like
safe.
Yeah.
So I'll marry Nadia, and I'll friend zone Victoria.
Yeah.
We may not be friends, so. Me and Victoria, we've done the whole tour thing in the US.
So it just makes it easier for her to be your friend.
It's one campaign,
Oh yeah, that was I actually saw about that. That was very nice. And Yemi Alade, Yemi
Alade out there, side there,
Okay. She'll be the side check.
Yeah,
nice one there. Okay, very quickly, we want to ask the $1 million question. We've been talking about African music and the platforms that different stations and different mediums give.
Right.
And TransAfrica focuses on 100% African music.
Right,
you will not hear anything
Thank
else. And we like to ask you what you feel or what you think, or just basically your 2 cents about it.
Well, it is a movement. You must understand, it's a revolution. So, getting African music, like I said, we must amalgamate the continent with the music.
Yeah.
We must have one music, and one voice as an African artist, instead of embracing everything that comes from the United States and taking all our royalties and back to America or whatever. And I think it's more that we, the third world countries, and we, the third world continent, we deserve to make from our own music. It's just like saying we mine gold there and we mine diamond there, and we have to it goes, they take it there, they take our oil and fuel and then bring it back here, refined and expensive and with cost and whatever.
We paid for it.
Thank you very much. So we need to do that. We're trying to push our own music, refine our own music here, and sell it here ourselves. So we can empower artists.
Big ups to you guys for creating the great music that we are able to push through to everybody else.
And thank you, because the more platforms like this, the more better music, the more production is going to come,
Nice one. We've been chilling with Buffalo Souljah, a.k.a. Big Buff. My name is Titi, and I've been hanging with Seno, and we are just about to say goodbye. But don't
Okay,
worry.
but before we do that, where can we get you on social media?
Yeah, man, it's Buffalo Souljah 1. The Souljah is Souljah.
As in soul.
1, which means soul to Jah.
Yeah.
For me, it means my soul to Jah.
Yeah.
So Buffalo Souljah 1, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, Facebook is Buffalo Souljah UNA.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me.
Right now, speaking about getting you covered, is Buffalo Souljah with Winky D. They call this one Rugare. Can you introduce the song? Like, just imagine that you are actually the man of the moment.
Right about now, TransAfricaRadio is Buffalo Souljah, and we're about to give you the biggest tune, one of the biggest tunes on my EP called Born Again. And this one is entitled Rugare, featuring Winky D, the dancehall king out of Zimbabwe. I don't know, it's a kingly collaboration, so you don't know Rugare. The good living, the good life, everybody want it. That we are say, boom!
This is TransAfricaRadio.